from Brella Shade. This is going to be the easiest way to keep your car cool. Have you gone into your car and maybe burned your booty when you sat on your seats because the seats have been so ridiculously hot? Or, you know, maybe your makeup is melted in the car because it's been so hot in there. Maybe your dashboard and your steering wheel has been deteriorating because the sun rays are coming through that windshield. Now, you can put a stop to that with the Brella Shade. This is going to keep your car up to 30 degrees cooler. It's going to be able to protect all of that dash, your steering wheel, and your booty when you sit down in the car. $21.95 gets this home. It's $4 and change on a flex pay. We've got blue, tan, red, and black for you to choose from. But without further ado, I want to bring in Lou Caputo. Hey,
hello.
Lou, how are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm not going to stand over here because you can't see me, so I'm going to stand
that's
over.
That's why I was
I'm going to stand over here.
Yeah, I'll move down this way a little bit, so because they can see me.
Yeah.
But see, that gives you an idea of how big this is.
Right.
You know, so this is the thing, okay? I always tell people the Brella Shade is going to be the best window shade, sunshade that you've ever used. You know why? Because it's the one you actually will use. Because think about it. Who hasn't tried other methods, other types of sunshades, and use them for a little while and then you just stop because they're either too difficult to put in or they're too difficult to fold, takes too much time. Let me show you how the Brella Shade works. If you can work an umbrella, you can work the Brella Shade. So here's one that's kind of compacted down. It does come with a little case. I don't use mine, but you get it. And right now I've got the hook and loop around here, okay? Now normally what I do is I just scrunch it up, but watch this. I'm gonna take the hook and loop off of here and open it up just like an umbrella. I'm gonna find the bottom here. Now, there's a little string down here with a little ring on it. All you gotta do is put your finger in there like that and just pull, okay? And when you do that, you line that up, you hear it click into place, and that's it. That's how easy it is to open this. Notice it's on its own frame, so it's stiff. You can move it around inside the car, all right? But when you're done, when you're like, all right, I'm ready to drive now, press one button and the whole thing compacts down. Put it in the glove box, put it underneath your seat. I keep mine in the cubby on the side of the door, but it's that easy. So
you don't like put it back together nicely and wrap it all around?
No, that's why I love this though, because I don't have to do that, you know? And what you were saying before is so true. It will keep the temperature in the car up to 30 degrees cooler, which really does matter. But here's the thing. I have people all the time say to me, yeah, but you know, like where I live, it doesn't get all that hot, or, you know, right now they're like this time of year, we had snow last week, it's not even, you know. Right. But here's the thing. The sun doesn't care what time of year it is, meaning that the ultraviolet rays are always beating on your car. One of the worst sunburns I ever got was skiing on the snow. Oh. Yeah. In the wintertime, and the reason being it's the UV rays bouncing. Now, why is this gonna protect your car? First of all, this is 57 inches across, okay, so it's big. Now, do not be deterred by that. Don't go like, oh, I drive a small car. I have a full-size pickup truck. This fits in mine. My wife, Kelly, has a Jeep Wrangler. Much smaller windshield. Fits in that as well, okay? So that's number one. Number two, right here in the middle, if you've got a rear view mirror that needs to like kind of peek through because it's just so big, like mine is huge in my truck, hook and loop here too. So you can actually separate this and put that rear view mirror right down there in the middle. So that's the other thing. Now, the last thing is, why does it do such a good job of blocking the UV rays? It's the silver coating right here. This is not aluminum foil like you see on some of them, okay? This is nylon and titanium that is woven. Yes, this is the good stuff. So it's gonna stop those ultraviolet rays from deteriorating your dashboard, your steering wheel, your seats. None of that's gonna happen. Your car is gonna look fantastic for years to come. And you know, the way things are right now and how much, I was thinking about buying a new truck, and my truck literally is double what it was when I bought it. Wow. And it's been that way for over a year now, so it's not like it just happened. It's been, the prices of them have been going up. So I'm like, you know, I'm gonna keep it probably forever. Right. You know what I mean? I'm never gonna get rid of it. Till the wheels fall off, I'm driving it. But that's why you wanna have something like this.
Well, you know, and I think about too, right? It's the deterioration in our vehicles, but also I just feel like it makes our cars work harder, Lou, when we get in and it's hot out. For sure. And, you know, we crank that AC up, and sometimes you feel the car kind of rattle a little bit. I know I'm not alone in this, right? If that's been you, and if you just want to, like you said, if you're not in an area that gets hot, although we will tell you that every year they keep telling us it's going to be the hottest year on record.
Year after year.
If you could keep your car 30 degrees cooler, so if it's 100 degrees outside and you get into your vehicle and it's 70 degrees, wouldn't you want that? Now, I want to give everyone an update. We are getting limited in quantity in 2 colors. I'm hearing, is it the blue, Rob? Okay, the tan
Nice.
and the red. Those two are my most limited. So if you want tan or red, you get this home for $4 and change. Listen, you have 30 days to try it out, right? If you're like, you know what, I don't want to keep my car 30 degrees cooler. I like it hot in there. I like having this big aluminum thing that doesn't work. Then that's fine. That's up to you. But if this is what you're using, then what are you doing? I mean, right? When there's alternatives like this.
This is basically cardboard with aluminum foil on it. That's what these are, and that's why, and when it comes to the UV rays and all that, this is not gonna be a great choice. The other thing is, when you open this thing up, okay, it has no frame inside of it. So in my truck, right, I can't do anything with my left arm because it's up against the window since I'm driving. So I rely on my right arm to reach across. I can't reach the whole windshield. So as I try to put that in there, that side always falls, right? And then when I get, you know, when I'm ready to drive, I'm sitting there trying to fold this thing up, and I'm like, you know what? No, I'm not going to do that. Yeah, with the Brella Shade, I mean, it's like, you know, ba-boom, it's open, it's closed. It's opened, it's closed. I mean, it's that easy and that quick to do. You know what's worse?
Yes, and I have a story.
See how she backed away?
Yes, because
she backed away.
I know what happened.
Watch your eyes.
I almost got
Hang on, watch.
You know.
Here we go.
These
things.
Okay,
Come on,
Lou,
you. Look at this.
I was in the car and one popped open when I was driving, and I thought I was going to have a heart attack.
Oh, yeah.
Because it just popped open.
Oh, it'll scare you.
They're terrible.
Well, and in the car, think about this for a second. Really open this in the car? Are you kidding me? There's a metal spring inside of this thing, number one. Number two, no one can ever figure out how to fold these properly.
Right.
So it's another thing where, you know what, you might use it for a week, maybe two, because you spent money on it, but then after that, that's it, you're done. You're not gonna use that. With the Brella Shade, it's so simple. Everybody I talk to is like, here you go, you know, they use it all the time. Why? Because it's very easy to do. By the way, while we have the shot, I want you to look over here. See the frame inside of this?
Yeah.
Now, the metal pieces are really just holding the different sections together. What's really giving this its framework is this black frame right here. Now what that is fiberglass. And that's why it'll fit any size windshield, because that fiberglass flexes on the ends. So you can put that in. Yeah, it's very lightweight. Oh, by the way, remember what I said about not being able to reach the other side of the windshield? Look what I can do. One hand, wherever I want this to go, I can do that. Oh, and by the way, if we go to the kids' soccer game and we forget to bring an umbrella, look at that. Easily 2-3 people underneath this. In a pinch, if you had to, there you go.
Well, I would love that because the sun's hot. If this is reflecting the sun, remember, it's going to keep us cooler.
You're not going to feel it.
Just so, like, it would keep cooler in the car as well.
Boom. Yeah.
I love that you said that. And so if you're like me, maybe I have T-Rex arms and I can't reach things because I'm little. So I definitely have that problem when I'm trying to put up, you know, when I had the traditional one, right?
Sure.
The first time I saw this, Lou, I said, I'm getting it. Actually, Tina Jennings, she had an extra one, I think, because she had a couple. I was like, give it to me.
She's
like,
nice
I want it right now.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be so much easier. So if you got T-Rex arms like me, if you can't reach both sides, you know, if you want to make sure that you are protecting the interior of your vehicle, if you don't want to have to take out your whole makeup bag with you because everything's going to melt if you leave it in the car, you know, or anything else, this is definitely the way to go. Blue is most popular right now. If you're loving the blue, most popular, also getting most limited. $21 and change gets this, is the price, but $4 and change gets it home. How many vehicles do you have? I mean, for under $5, grab a couple, right, Lou?
I say one for every single vehicle, you know, honestly. And, you know, I've had it happen to me where for a while there I wasn't using any kind of a sunshade just because I got tired. I had one that I spent over $100 on.
Stop.
It was laser cut to the exact shape. It's fancy, right?
Yeah.
Took forever to roll this thing up, so I just stopped using it one day. But here's the price I paid for it. My dashboard, I had a leather dashboard. All the leather started to curl up on the front of it. Yep. Had to get the entire thing replaced. I had another dashboard many years ago. You think I'd learned a lesson. It was one of the plasticky kind, and the speaker on the dashboard actually fell through because it got so brittle.
No.
So brittle. So don't let that happen to you, okay? Get the Brella Shade right now. Get the one that you're going to use, which is the Brella Shade. Take this one home. Look how easy it opens, how open it closes, easy it closes.
I mean, it is easy, one-handed. I mean, children can do it. You can do it. Anyone can do it. And this fits in any of our vehicles, right, Lou?
Any of your vehicles. So here's the other thing. You know when you said you should buy two?
Yeah.
There are people that drive, like I drive a truck, my wife drives a Jeep, right? So our back windows are kind of different, all right? But if you drive a regular car, sedan, where you've got that slant window with a sill underneath it, get a second one.
Oh.
If you're going, let's say you're going to like the airport or something, and you're gonna be parking outside for a long time, right? Put this in there. If your car's gonna be sitting outside for a day, 2 days, 3 days, put this in that back, because your back sill can also get discolored. You ever see how people put blankets back there and try to camouflage it? Yeah, don't do that. And the other thing is it raises the heat in the car.
Well, the other thing too is a lot of people, like, I don't have a garage. Like, we have a house here in Florida, but we don't have a garage.
A lot of people don't.
Well, we have a garage. There's just a lot of stuff in the garage, so we don't
go.
use the garage.
There it is.
If I'm being honest, but that's a lot of us, right? Do you use your garage? Do you have a garage? Your car's outside. You ever go outside, you definitely need to grab this. Remember, blue and tan, most limited. Blue, the most limited, most popular right now. $4 and change gets it home. Make sure you pick yours up. Protect the integrity of your vehicle, but also make sure that you're getting into a car that's up to 30 degrees cooler. Lou, thanks for hanging out today.
Very welcome. My absolute pleasure.
All right, now we have up next something pretty cool that we have from Improvements. Now, Improvements